Okay, more than enough whānau. Week 3, Optifast day 18. Today, on this morning, my sugar levels are sitting at 7 this morning, and that's because we've taken away the glyphosate from my medications. First and foremost of my what do you call it? Sorry, not clear thinking at the moment. First and foremost of my medication's been reduced since starting the program. So I no longer take glyphosate. I used to take it twice a day. Now I was informed by the doctor to cut glyphosate out of my program, as it was a form of helping with my diabetes. So fantastic. This morning I've gained 0.2 kgs. I'm now sitting at 138.3. But that's fine, that's okay. I come to accept it just by what happened last week with kind of kept gaining weight. I know I'm still sticking to the diet. I haven't had any extras, just shakes, bars, soups, and desserts, and that's all I'm having, plus an XL50 drink, XL50 sachet with water, and I know that's all I'm taking. So I'm happy with that. I'm just so happy that I'm in the 138 range. So awesome, and then we're on day 18. Yesterday I mentioned that I was going to have a doctor's appointment. Went to the doctor's. Before that doctor's appointment yesterday, I asked to do some bloods to calculate the sugar system in my system. The sugars in my system. So I asked for a blood form and went to go and get some bloods taken before I went to the doctor's. I've been sitting on like 65, 66, I think it's millimoles per mole, whatever that means. I've been sitting on 65, 66 for the last 5 years. It was quite high, and that's why I had to take glyphosate and metformin. When I did the blood test, I got a text from my nurse who said that my blood results had come down to 54, which was awesome. From 65 to 54 was amazing. So when I went to go and see the doctor yesterday, he was really impressed with the change. Straight away he asked me, "You've lost weight?" And I told him, "Yeah, I have." And we had a bit of a discussion. And we had a discussion about the medicines and if it's okay, and he just asked me how I was feeling, and I told him, "No, I'm feeling good." Asked me, it was neat because I've been documenting my journey. It was pretty cool to just answer him straight away, like how many calories are you taking, how many meals are you doing, what are you doing, how much weight have you lost, what's your sugar count on these little things, that little pricky finger pricks. And I was able to answer him straight away, and to me that felt good. It just felt like, yay, I'm on this roll. And to the doctor, he could see that there was progress. It wasn't just about losing weight, it was also about setting little goals and kind of like the long term. So we, on more of a discussion, we spoke about how much weight I wanted to lose. I told him, well, I got told I could only go to 120 kgs. And he kind of told me that. Well, he kind of looked at me and said, "Who told you that?" And I said, "A physiotherapist, because I got to add on muscle and blah 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 blah." And he goes, no, and I said, great, because my real goal weight is 90 kgs. I want to try and head to 90 kgs. And he said, that'll be fantastic. So I kind of asked him questions around that. Is it possible? Am I going to get any worse? Blah, blah, blah. And he reckons, no, you'll actually feel a lot better within yourself and with what you do. So that was really quite encouraging. Then I asked him, since I'm losing weight, can I book it another time to see you? And he goes to me, when you hit 130, let's meet up again. So when I hit the 130 kg mark, to book another appointment, and we're going to talk about lowering some more medication if that's what it needs to do. Yeah, and that was pretty cool. So that was a really positive afternoon when I heard that. I was on a bit of a high on that. I just had to come home yesterday and sit in it and think about it and just think, wow, this is possible, this is actually happening. My body is showing signs that this is actually happening. So really wrapped, I was really wrapped yesterday. At the moment I'm feeling a little bit sluggish, a little bit tired. You know, it's because I never got any sleep last night. Me and the wifey had a bit of a argument. And I'm really surprised when you have an argument, you know, usually just storm off and go downstairs or go somewhere else and have a sleep. Yeah, that kind of didn't happen. I kind of stayed up all night and I don't know why. Was it my adrenaline pumping? I just couldn't get comfortable. I just couldn't sleep. So that was, for me, really, really interesting. So yeah, bit tired. I've got another appointment with my doctor, later on counsellor, just to have a chat about what's happening at work with me, because last year I got burnt out. So I kind of read the signs of my burnout, and I kind of got things prepared and went to go and see a counsellor for myself. And that was towards the end of last year, like November, and I'm still seeing him. I've got an appointment with him this afternoon, or tonight, which is fantastic. Kind of looking forward to it, because I've got a lot of things to kind of share, kind of like with the diet and supposed the argument I had with my wife, and also what's happening at work with me. I really love what I do, and that's the funeral industry. I don't know, I just had some thoughts about how it's kind of impacting on the way I think or what I'm doing, because it seems like I'm more picky at things lately. I'm not saying it's because of the diet, I'm just saying that's who I am, just noticing that, yeah, I suppose, yeah, I can see I've got high expectations when working in a team, and my wife keeps asking me why am I transferring things from work back home, and I'm guessing I'm bringing those high expectations home and have an expectation of my wife, and I kind of get frustrated if those expectations, regardless at work or at home, aren't met. And yeah, just a little walk I'm going through at the moment and just noticing. I suppose I would not have noticed if I wasn't on the diet, because I've been doing it most of my life. It's just one of those things that maybe that's where the mind clarity is coming from, about, you know, looking within oneself. So that's where I'm at the moment. Whānau. Bowel movements last night were still runny. Well, kind of solid, but also runny later on in the evening. Yep, still feeling sluggish this morning just because of what I had done. What else? No, still amazed with the products and how yummy they are. Our 30 days is coming up real fast. It's only next week. 21 days is coming up because it's day 18 today. Only 3 more days and that's 21 days. Amazing. But add on another 7 days and there'll be 30 days on this Optifast diet. So from me whānau, I'm just talking about things that are happening with me right now. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy whānau. But we're getting there. I am enjoying the snacks. My friends and colleagues at work kind of know what I'm doing. My family kind of know what I'm doing. I still have that purpose of living a little bit longer, being with my mokos, being with my wife, and enjoying life. I'm trying to enjoy life, because that's an experience too. What is life? The normal routine is to come home and rest up. Whereas my wife she's more bubbly, she wants to get out there. I'm kind of reserved and I don't. But that's how I've always been, so more changes coming. If things can just be stuck at. What else is happening? I found a exercycle on TradeMe. Looking forward to seeing how they answered the questions and kind of posted them. I kind of want to have an exercycle at home. Because over the next month, I know I'm going to carry on this program for a little bit longer, the Optifast diet. So after this month, I'm looking at it, well, I was going to start next week, but I've got to see if I can get it down, the exercycle. Because I said I was going to join a gym membership, but I was going to join the gym membership to go and do a bit of cardio. Just start introducing cardio slowly. And what cardio would look like for me is 20 minutes a day. And so that's why I want to buy an exercycle, bring it home, and then I've got it here, and then there's no excuse for me not to do it because I've got it here. If I went to the gym, I'll probably make excuses, too tired, can't get there, but if it's here, in one of my spare rooms, I've got no excuse. But I know that if I can stick with this next week, 30 days, I know I can stick with the cardio. And I know I can achieve what I need to over the next few months. Because after the Optifast is the calorie counting, back to foods. So weaning off the Optifast and the calories, and after calories, living life. Well, not living life. Learning how to cook for myself, learning how to prepare meals, stuff like that, and then that time of calorie counting. So I'm looking forward to all of that. Within that, it's going to have to look at exercising programs. So I was going to look at, because of the 21 day challenge, when I get the exercycle, I was going to look at doing that for 21 days plus, or 30 days, just doing the cardio every morning, until I get used to that and get into the habit of just doing that every day. And then after that, looking at doing weights. So small steps, not huge, but just small. And I think that's what makes things achievable, just doing little steps at a time. Yeah. I know that I've got a couple of big events coming where it might require me to eat foods. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do that. Still a bit baffled, but I'll get there. Because I still want to stick to this, because I do have a goal. Got graduation coming up, got a trip overseas coming up, and just trying to figure out how I'm going to manage that, or if I get to my goal weight by that time. So watch the space, and yeah, let's see how we go. So for me, day 18, week 3 of the Optifast diet. Mā te wā.